We are living in a very difficult age to begin with right now. But at the same time, whenever there is a difficulty, it also goes on to offer you an opportunity as well. And although there is a difficulty, it does go on to offer us so many opportunities right now. One of these opportunities that you're going to see is what you're observing it right now. That is having a face-to-face with someone, and you can go to have a face-to-face with almost anyone right now, anywhere in the whole of the world. And that is the power of technology. That exactly is an opportunity that this COVID-19 has had to offer to us. Now we go on to this assumption of this webinar on this fact that the students have passed their school, and also that not only that they have passed their school, they are pretty much aware about the fact that what exactly is the type of career that they have to take care. Now, this is not exactly a career counseling session. It is going to be all about how is it that one can go to prepare for civil services examination. That means when we're going to be talking about the preparation of the civil services examination, it goes on to fall in two brackets here. The first part is going to be associated with the personality associated with the civil services examination. That is, it does require a very specific type of personality, and which is the most important component of the preparation of the examination. The second is this for preparation of the examination, assuming that you are preparing this examination for the first time. Now, why is it that we're going to be saying it so? Because this strategy will be very, very different for a person who has already appeared in the examination, who may have failed in this examination once or twice. This is going to be a very different strategy for all of those people who are who have studied till maybe post-graduation and so on. It requires altogether a very different type of strategy if we're going to be talking about people who are from outside the country, who have studied in Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Stanford University, New York University, and so on and so forth. So it is going to be strategy specific. It's strategy specific in the sense that we cannot go on of a strategy for all the type of people. It is to be always going to be different. Like a science student who goes on to be having a strategy for preparation of anything is very, very different from a type of aptitude, different type of linguistic ability, different type of imagination ability, different type of analytical ability as well. Now we're going to divide this entire of the discussion into two parts. The first is there is what exactly is it that you required to do if you happen to be a beginner, and what exactly is the type of personality that you need to have in order to qualify for the examination. That's number one. And the second is the phase-wise construction of the strategy. That means what should you going to do in the first phase, in the second phase, in the third phase, fourth phase, and so on and so forth. Now we begin with the very basic aspect. First, what exactly is civil service? Civil service is a group of government requires for the purpose of execution of some of the policies that they make. I want to make it even more simple. Supposing you have a given mandate to the government, mandate in the sense that you have chosen a government. That means you voted for a government. Supposing you have voted for in Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, maybe in center it is going to be Narendra Modi ji. So you voted. You have given him the right to take a decision on your behalf. So he is a policy maker. In order to implement those things that he has promised to you, let's say there is a Narendra Modi ji, there is the honorary prime minister. He promised that he will go to revoke Article 370. He has done that because he has promised it. So that was an election manifesto, election plan. In a similar manner, he may have promised something else. He may not have been able to deliver it up till now. So anything that the government goes on to get elected on, any issue on which the government goes on to get elected on, In order to implement those, they require some type of a support, some people who can go to implement it. The people who are going to implement it are the people who are from a bureaucracy, who are what we're going to be calling in Hindi as Naukar Shah. They are the knocker of the government. Now, this is what exactly is called as bureaucracy. This is what exactly is part of the services. The third part is whether the government goes on to be run in accordance with the law and the constitution is what exactly is going to be interpreted by the Supreme Court, that is the judiciary. And the fourth part is that is whether whatever the government is doing and whatever the public is sensing it, is there a complete information match or a mismatch? It is going to be built up by the media. Four pillars of it. So one person goes in to make a policy. For example, if I happen to be the chief minister of any region, I am going to make a policy, and I have made a policy that everyone is going to be given free computers. Now, the person who is to implement it is not going to question me, that is why is it that I am giving free computers. He has to implement it. Come what may, it has to be implemented. That's number one. So in order to implement it, he has been given certain type of rights. He is serving the country. He is not doing a job. Commissioner that you're going to see is a police services. The municipal commissioner that you're going to see is from administrative services. All of those people who will going to see, that is, will going to go to outside countries, who are going to become the ambassadors of India, they are in foreign services. Then there will be some people who will go to collect your income tax, their income tax services. There will be some people who will be associated with running the railways, their Indian Railway traffic services. All of those people who will go on to manage your trade, they will be called by the name of trade services. All of those people who will go on to be in public sector units, that's a different type of services. So civil services goes on to include a variety of type of services.